Hey cats and kittens, chicks and chickens, it's your buddy Mo Like It, bringing you yet another World of Warships game replay. This is the second Tirpitz video in a row, but you know what? This was an amazing game. I had to show it. I'm in a division with my buddy X Gamer. We are both in the Tirpitz, or the Tirpmark as I like to call it now, since it got that beautiful buff. And, you know, from what I understand, Wargaming said that the Tirpitz was, like, underperforming a little bit. So they gave it the 10.6 kilometer secondaries to bring the Tirpitz back up to speed, so to speak. But, honestly, now I almost feel like this ship's too much. I love it. I love it 10,000 times more than I ever did before. I take a nice little Citadel chunk out of that Belfast. But, you know, we're out here on the map, Trident. It is a standard battle. This game kind of goes back and forth for a while and then gets real exciting there at the end. I take some nice shots at the enemy Tirpitz. I have my secondaries focusing on him, letting those secondaries just whittle him down after I took that nice chunk of his health as he was showing a little too much broadside. And there's my first kill and my close quarters expert achievement. Moving right along. Trying to push a little bit, but there's a Kutuzov and smoke back there. And there's also an enemy Benson that's floating around here in the middle. You can see him pop up right there by the hood. I take some shots at the hood because this was the first day of release for the hood, and as anybody knows, on release day of a new premium ship, priority target #1. I am taking some good damage, but I'm also dishing out a decent amount of damage, doing the best I can. Because of the Benson doing a really good job of smoking his team, I'm just not getting high damage, super great shots at the moment. But World of Warships is almost like a chess match. You got to take the good with the bad. You got to be patient. Things usually turn around at some point, one way or the other. I spot the Miyoko. He's giving me a nice broadside, trying to run behind the island. I take a full salvo at him, hoping for the best, and pop goes the weasel. There is kill #2 with a nice Citadel. Now, as you can see on the minimap, that hood is, I don't know if he grounded, if he's backing up. I can't remember exactly what he's doing here, but he is giving me way too much broadside, and he is way too low health for this to last much longer. Once I reload, I fire a full salvo at the hood, and pop, there's kill #3. Up to about 50,000 damage, 46,000 to be exact. And moving right along, you can see we have the lead right now. We have a little ship lead. Taking some shots at the North Carolina, and I get kind of robbed RNG-wise. He angled away, and now this Kutuzov again. Kutuzov. I've already lost my right side torpedoes, and this Kutuzov is just hammering me from smoke. I try to hit him in smoke and miss. I get my secondaries on the Bismarck, get a few shots on him. Now I'm just trying to get off detection so that the Kutuzov can't keep just pummeling me. You can see he's taking large chunks of my health, and his smoke dies. He runs out. I take a shot, and 2 overpens. Thank you, RNG. RNG is just so wonderful at times and so brutal at others. I fall off detection. I've lost both of my torpedo launchers, so now the things that make my Tirpitz special are no more. No more torpedoes for the Tirpitz. This Benson's still sitting in smoke. He's just gunboating from smoke, using his team to spot, which is a little bit of an odd thing for a destroyer to do, because he should be smoking the team and spotting for them. You can see we've got a nice lead going. Everything's looking really good. I get some secondaries like the Tirpitz is good at now, but the Kutuzov ends up smoking and no more secondary hits for Mo like it. I take a nice shot from the Bismarck and dodge the Benson's torpedoes. And you can see they've turned it around now. Now it's 4 against 6. They are in the lead. I've lost my division mate. I decide to take a strategy of let's push this Kutuzov out of smoke. Let's push these battleships. Let's see what can happen here. I'm cautiously coming around this corner. I don't know where the Benson is, and there the Benson pops up. Now I'm going to swap to first-person view here just for a moment, because this is the highlight of the match right here. This Kutuzov is coming. He's giving me a good broadside. I zoom in. I see him for a moment. I line up the shot. He disappears. I take the shot. I focus the Benson with my secondaries, delete the Kutuzov, got my secondaries on the Benson, and a detonation. Close quarters expert number 2, double strike, devastating strike, and that is my Kraken, folks. And in chat, he's like, what? And I'm like, that's right, dude, that's right. What a great moment. So I am just taking names and kicking ass. Now we've turned it right back around on him. I'm chasing this Bismarck and this North Carolina. The Bismarck is angled away from me, but the North Carolina is giving me a really nice look at his broadside. So I'm taking my shots at the North Carolina, land a Citadel. I earned the Confederate achievement, take another nice chunk of the North Carolina's health as I'm still focusing the Bismarck with my secondaries, just trying to chase him down. Taking shots at him because the North Carolinas moved behind the island and I don't have shots on him at the moment. Just focusing that Bismarck down with my secondaries, lighting fires, driving him nuts. And as I clear this island, the North Carolina gives me yet another nice broadside. I rush my shot just a little bit, and you can see a lot of my shots clip the island, or I probably would have deleted him right there. Got another Citadel. The North Carolina gets finished off. My secondaries are still going on the Bismarck. He's done, and that's an arsonist achievement. 6 kills, 155,000 damage, 8. Yes, 8 achievements. Spoiler alert, their DD obviously is in our cap. Our cruisers do their job. I don't even go to the cap. I don't see any reason. I have done everything I needed to do in this game, so I just rub up against this island and wait patiently for things to finish. I do load HE in case the DD decides to come out of the cap and come after me, but he doesn't, and we get the win. 155,000 damage, double strike, 2 close quarters expert, arsonist, Confederate, dreadnought, Kraken unleashed, devastating strike. Tons of money, tons of experience, 137 secondary hits, plenty of Citadels, 6 kills. What an amazing game. God, this was a fun game. When things work, buddy, do they work. Top of the team, and you can see there's only a few of us on the team that even got kills. But we did what we had to do when we had to do it. Tons of experience on this one. Just a blast of a game to play. Man, you can see my damage here spread out amongst my 6 kills. Did what I needed to do. Did exactly what I needed to do. Most of my damage came from my main batteries. My secondaries and fires finished off the rest. I got a little bit of team damage there from that little kiss I gave the North Carolina at the start. But man, what a game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget, as always, please just hit that like button, give me a comment, subscribe, take care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you soon.